Good morning. So, it's April 2nd, and what do you know? We have a little more planting left to do. And so I want to see if we are able to plant. But before we do that, we know we have to give the dog a little pet. Come here, bud. You need a little love. There we go. See? Just like that. One more time. Okay. You may go off and play. Always have to give the dog a little love and a little food too. So what I'm looking at is field number 2 here, and I was thinking how I wanted to plant that, and as you'll remember in the last episode, we planted corn on that big field we had, so I figured field number 2 could be a fine stalk or a fine stem plant, and I'm thinking soybeans is the way to go. To get right into things, we're just going to grab this 684. And I need to turn up my volume because I can't hear a thing on this tractor. There we are. Let's hook that up. We're not going to be using that corn planter. I am going to be selling that thing because of the disaster that was the last time we were dealing with it. But I do believe, if I am not wrong, that we can use this planter. Indeed we can. There is soybeans marked on there. Before we get to planting, we have to fill up the fertilizer and the seed. So I got the seed all done there, and I'm going to go grab the fertilizer next, and we'll make sure that, or sorry, the seed next, since the fertilizer is all done, and then we can send the guy off to plant. Once he reaches that far end, I think I'm going to get him to do a perimeter run first, just so he doesn't keep running over his own toes and driving into trees the way that all the AIs are prone to do. That is at least the plan for now. There we are. Just fill up the rest of that seed yet. Perfect. Alright. That means I can bring her out of the way. Like so. And then we'll jump back to her big one. Just patiently waiting. Close that lid. And we'll hire the worker. Here we go. So we know that this planter works really well. We've tested it on this tractor and it has worked in the past, so here's to hoping that this is going to go a little smoother than the previous. You can tell 18 clicks good for a planter like there. It's making a nice bed here. I have nothing to complain about. Now one thing we have to do yet is field number 17, and we haven't quite decided what we wanted to do there because, you know, we have grass here on 21, 24, 25, and 26 are corn. There's oats on 22, and we didn't really plant anything on field 2 until now. You know, now we're doing the soybeans, so I'm not sure what we want to do in 17. Do we just want to keep it around until fall and then plant winter wheat? Or do we plant something there now? I'm not sure how we're going to pull that one off, or if we are at all. With the dairy barn, we can see that we've definitely filled up all of the bunkers here as well. So all that's really left to do is to put some more of the supplement here, add a couple of cows, and away we go. I'm not seeing any water here. I'm surprised that there is no water mentioned at all on this barn. Very interesting. I guess this is where slurry is going to be found. We do have a fair bit of slurry at our other cow barn there. I haven't looked at the exact amount, but I do know that it is a fair bit. And I do plan on buying a slurry tanker in the sometime near future. But I think we might want to do a little bit of other work first, get a little more money so that we're not cutting into what little profits we still have left. We're reaching the manure corner here anyway. Yeah, this is the dry manure, and 8630 is the liters on that. It's not a whole lot. And this here is supposed to be our slurry. How much we have? Doesn't really show, does it? Okay. Slurry is 8208. 10,000 liters is probably a bit much to carry in the truck full time, so I'm going to... Ah, shoot. I gotta start the truck, sounds like. What we're gonna do, we're gonna start overloading it to the main fuel tank. I only need to carry, 1 or 2,000 liters, that's it, realistically, because you really don't want more than that in there, otherwise it's just sloshing around an extra weight, right? 861 liters, that's fine. That'll fill up a tractor or two, just to make sure that we're not hauling around too much stuff. Don't know what's with my game glitching like that up in the top left every once in a while. It's flickering. Not sure what the deal was there, but that's fine. We're not too worried about that. If it was only graphics that ever went wrong in a game, that would be darn good.